How good is your memory? Follow along with these memory tests and find out. I'm going to test you on 5 different types of memory, so play until the end and keep track of your score. Where are they? Visual memory is needed for recalling anything visual, recognizing faces and objects, remembering where you put your keys, etc. It's what I needed to train to memorize an entire deck of playing cards. 2 of diamonds, Queen of hearts, 8 of clubs. I'm going to show you 9 images in a grid on the screen for 5 seconds. Do your best to memorize all the images. You got all that? Now, where was this image placed in the grid? If you said the top right, give yourself 1 point. Where was this image located? If you said the middle, another point. Finally, what image was in the middle left position? If you said the zebra, you earned a point. I know I put them here somewhere. Found them. Here's a quick tip. If you struggle from forgetting where you put things, it's likely not an issue with your visual memory, but rather a lack of paying attention to your actions. Because step 1 of moving information to short-term memory is paying attention. Verbal memory is responsible for recalling words and language. Without it, you wouldn't be able to communicate. You wouldn't remember any vocabulary or understand conversation.
You could do so,
I'm going to flash 20 words on the screen. Some will repeat twice, and your job is to catch the repeats. Good luck! Alright, how many did you catch? The correct repeated words were spider, carrot, and skirt. Give yourself +1 point for each correct answer. And if you're still here, those words were the seed phrase to my crypto wallet with $1 million. Just kidding. How's your spatial memory? We use spatial memory to map out and recall our surroundings. Think your sense of direction. We evolved this to remember where we could find food, water, and shelter. A single dot is going to show up in different locations on this grid. Remember the path it takes. We'll do 3 different levels. Is this the path you remember? If so, give yourself a point. Here's the answer. If you got this one, give yourself 2 points. If you got this path, give yourself 3 points. Fun fact, the brains of London taxi drivers who have to memorise the entire city layout were shown to have grown from using their spatial memory so much. Our working memory is a type of short-term memory that holds information briefly while also actively applying it to tasks. It's like a temporary sticky note in your brain, needed for solving problems, following instructions, and making quick decisions. Supposedly, most people can only hold 3 to 5 units in their working memory at once, so let's see how you do. I'll flash a number on the screen for a short time. It's your job to memorise it. Episodic memory is how we recall personal experiences and can tell stories of our past. I can't exactly test you on your past, so I'll read you a short story, then ask you a few questions. Make sure you pay attention. Ready? On a rainy afternoon, a woman in a yellow coat hurried through the train station, clutching a bouquet of roses. A stray cat darted between the benches, chasing a crumpled snack wrapper. Nearby, a man with a guitar case argued with a ticket officer about missing his train. A little girl dropped her red umbrella, which rolled across the wet floor towards the tracks. Just as the announcement for the delayed train echoed overhead, the woman stopped to help the child pick it up. Got all that? Good. Give yourself a point for each detail you get correct. What colour was the little girl's umbrella? If you said red, you're correct. What was the woman in the yellow coat holding? Roses. And finally, what were the two men arguing about? The correct answer is missing the train. Here's a bonus question. This one is worth 2 points. What book was I reading from? If you said 50 Shades of Grey, well done. How'd you score? Let me know in the comments. If you scored between 20 and 29, you have an excellent memory. With the right techniques, you can easily master party tricks like recalling a deck of cards or huge numbers. If you scored 10 to 19, that's not a bad effort. With a bit of training, you'll be up there with the elite. And if you scored 0 to 9, you have a very basic memory. But it's not over for you yet. There are ways to strengthen and improve it quite quickly. So whether you want to strengthen your memory or learn the advanced techniques, watch this video where I teach you how to remember everything. What was the woman in the yellow coat? What was the woman in the yellow coat?